Dear students, today we shall see about art and architecture of Tamil Nadu. In that, I am going to explain about temple architecture in South India, especially Pallava era temples, then Pandya temples in Pallava era, then sculptures, paintings of Pallava era. Let us all watch the video. Pallava era witnessed the transition from rocket to freestanding temples. Rocket temples were initially built by carving a rock to the required design, and rocks were cut to build temples. The Pallava king Mahendravarman was a pioneer in rocket architecture. Mandagapattu temple was the first rocket temple built by him. The rocket cave structure has two pillars in front that hold it. All the cave temples have simple sanctum cut on the rear side of the wall with the frontage projecting mandapa. On either side are two dwarapalas. The shore temple at Mahabalipuram, called the Seven Pagodas, was built by the Pallava king Narasimhavarman II. It is the oldest structural temple in South India. Narasimhavarman II built the Kanji Kailasanatha temple. The Vaikunta Perumal temple at Kanjipuram was built by Nandivarman II. Mahabalipuram is built of cut stones rather than carved out of caves. It has two shrines, one dedicated to Shiva and the other to Vishnu. The Tamil Dravidian tradition is exemplified by rocket monuments such as Pancha Pandava Rathas, namely Draupadi Ratha, Dharmaraja Ratha, Bhima Ratha, Arjuna Ratha, Nagula Sahadeva Ratha. The outer walls of the Rathas, especially of Arjuna, Bhima and Dharmaraja, are decorated with niches and motifs. Next, Pandya temples in the Pallava era. Early Pandyas were the contemporaries of the Pallavas. Unlike the Pallavas, the Pandyas installed deities in the sanctums in their cave temples. More than 50 cave temples have been found in different parts of the Pandyan Empire. The most important of them are found in Malayadikuruchi, Aanaimalai, Thiruparangundam and Tiruchirappalli. These caves were dedicated to Shiva, Vishnu and Brahma. Meenakshi Amman temple in Madurai and Nellayappa temple in Tirunelveli represent examples of Pandya architectural style. Next, sculptures. The walls of the caves are decorated with the relief of the gods and goddesses. In the case of structural temples, the walls of the sanctums are free from image decorations. Instead, the superstructures and the pillars have the sculptures. The sculptures look majestic, having elaborate shoulders, slim bodies, beautiful ornaments and high crowns. Thiruparankuntam, Aanaimalai and Kalugumalai have the relief of many deities. Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, Parvati, Subramania, Ganapati and Dakshinamurti. These are some remarkable images of the cave temples. Next, paintings. Caves at Sithanavasal, 15 kilometers away from Pudukottai, and at Tirumalapuram in Sankarankovil Taluk, Tirunelveli district have outstanding early Pandya paintings. Sithanavasal was a residential cave of the Jain monks. They painted the walls with fresco painting. Among that surviving ones, the lotus pond is notable. The image of lotus flowers leaves spread all over the pond, animals, elephants, buffaloes, swans and a man who plucks the flowers look brilliant. The Sithanavasal paintings have similarities with the Ajanta paintings. Thirumalaipuram, from where we get early Pandya paintings, are in a damaged condition. Early Chola architecture followed the style of Sembiyan Mahadevi. Temples with increased number of Devakoshta figures can be classified as belonging to the Sembiyan style. Thiruparambiyam is an illustrious example of early temple that was refashioned in the days of Sembian Mahadevi. Next, later Chola era. The maturity attained by Chola architecture is reflected in the two magnificent temples of Tanjavur and Gangaikonda Cholapuram. The Tanjavur Big Temple was a huge temple complex. The 206 feet Vimana is notable as it is one among the tallest man-made sikharas of the world. Due to its massive height, the sikhara is called the Dakshina Meru. The huge bull statue measures about 16 feet long and 13 feet height, is carved out of a single rock. The Pragadiswara temple of Gangaikonda Cholapuram, built by Rajendra Chola, is undoubtedly as worthy a successor to the Pragadiswara temple of Tanjavur. The height of this temple is 55 meters. The sanctum has 2 stories as in the big temple at Tanjavur. The outer wall has many projections with niches and recesses on 3 sides. In the niches there are the images of Shiva, Vishnu and the other gods. This temple complex has the shrines of Chandiswarar, Ganesha and Mahishashura Mardini. Rajaraja II constructed the Dharasuram temple. This temple is another landmark of the Chola architecture. The Mahamandapam is an elaborate structure. The entire structure looks like a Radha because it has 4 wheels at the Mahamandapam. The sanctum and the pillars have many sculptures which are miniatures of various mythological figures. A compound wall runs round the temple with a gopuram. Dear students, remaining part we will see in the next video. Thank you.